Hi everyone, this is Jordan with IBFT, I Buy Fun Things, and today we'll be talking about the Livingbasics oil radiator heater. If you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you. Since it is getting colder, I thought it could come in handy for some of you looking into different options out there for a heater. This is an oil-filled radiator heater that I have gotten a couple years ago by the brand Livingbasics. I've never gotten anything from this brand before, and at the time it was on sale, so I figured, hey, let's give it a shot. Now, first off, I will say it has faithfully served me moderately well for a couple winters. It has kept me alive during that time, during those freezing months in my house when you can feel the cold air coming off the walls, which I imagine is the point. This is a corded electric heater, oil filled, weighs 7.8 kilograms. If that matters to you, maybe you do bicep curls with heaters, you never know. Claims to be low power, but my energy bill would most likely disagree, although obviously it really does depend how much you have it on. You have a low, medium, and high setting, which range from using 600 watts, 900 watts, and 1500 watts respectively, which just means more power, more hotter. Depending on the size of where you have it positioned, the low setting barely does anything, I find. And you have to at least be on the medium and then high setting if you want to actually feel it, or at least feel a nice radiating heat from it. Just remember, you do not want to keep it that high too long. According to Amazon, the temperature can be increased by 1 to 3 degrees per hour, and the max it'll raise is 20 degrees. Now, I'm not entirely sure about that claim, at least not from my testing, and I have had it on full blast for quite a long time. But I will say that 1 to 3 degrees sounds fair, and if you are freezing, at least help fight against that. This unit has tip over and overheating protection, which is an always welcome feature on anything like this and should actually always be a feature on anything like this. They list that it is silent as a feature, but I mean, obviously it's silent, it's oil, it's not fan operated. It is moderately small though, so if you are looking for something to just stash away or stick off to the side when you're just not using it, or hiding it in a room during the summer, then this would be a great unit because it isn't very big at all. It does have the little dial on the front where you will hear a little click when you turn it to the left or right to make it higher or lower, which basically you'll just turn it on or off. The internal thermostat will let it know when it's too hot and do a little click to let you know that it's turning itself off, or when it reaches the temperature it thinks it should shut itself off at. The Livingbasics oil heater I have here does actually a pretty great job. Let's say a bedroom after a while of running. Maybe a small area of the living room. It does really help if you do have another type of heater like in your home or apartment running. Even if it isn't very good, then this will at least be a really good support unit. Working as a team with another unit is probably the best way to use this, but it isn't mandatory at all. It can hold its own in smaller and medium rooms. It will work on its own, and on the third setting, it is quite powerful. Lower than that, the medium setting is still pretty good, just not as good as that high setting, obviously. This low power oil heater claims to be able to warm up spaces 200 square feet. Now, if you're not sure how big that is, it isn't that big. But, I mean, it can heat up a bedroom, and that's honestly pretty good. I would recommend this, especially when it is on sale on Amazon. It is quite cheap. Currently it's $89.99 Canadian on Amazon, which when converted is $65.68 US. Or if you'd rather, it is $79.99 at Walmart, which is even more of a deal. But at the Real Canadian Superstore Marketplace, it's $99.99, which is a bit much for this one. I think the other ones are a much better deal, even if they're not on sale. So my final thoughts. I would recommend at least picking one up to give it a try, as it does do a pretty good job for smaller spaces. Hopefully this video helped you decide whether or not you want to buy one. I'll go ahead and leave a link down below Let me know in the comments if you did buy one and how well it's doing in your home. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.